So the goal here was to figure out how many bags of bark mulch old Gus would need to buy in order to cover his entire garden. And old Gus is going to be placing an online order at Aubuchon and doing curbside pickup, so he can just drive up in his pickup truck and they'll fire the bags of mulch in his bag, in his the cab of his truck, and he won't have to go in or get within 6 feet of anybody. So here's our formula for finding the area of a circle. So if I'm finding the area of a semicircle, I pretend it's a full circle. And I figure out what the area would be if it were a full circle. So I'm going to plug in some numbers here. The radius, if this were a full circle, would be 8 feet. So we're going to do pi times 8 squared. So the thing is, since it's a semicircle, it's only half of a full circle. So then we're going to divide that by 2. So 8 squared, that's 64. Pi times 64 gets me about 201 square feet. I divide that by 2. And old Gus is going to need to cover 100.5 square feet of his garden with bark mulch. So, moving ahead here, guys, what we did, we pretended it was a full circle, found the area, then divided it by 2 since it was a half circle. So we can use this formula for finding the area of a semicircle. We'll do pi times the radius squared like we do for a full circle and divide by 2. So our final step was figuring out how many bags of mulch old Gus had to buy. So he needs to cover 100.5 square feet. And we're going to divide that by the 18 square feet that he can cover with each bag. We get about 5.8. So that means old Gus should buy 6 bags. Better to have a little extra than to not have enough. So feel free to go back and watch this video at any point if you are having trouble with the assignment.